Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Wrestling Talk Show. We are covering NXT, Raw, SmackDown. Notice the lights. You got yellow, blue, red. We are covering all three. I'm Peter.
I'm Unstoppable.
I'm Peter.
And this is our Wrestling Talk, where we talk about anything that goes on with wrestling world.
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty well said there, Ugly.
Wow.
What are you wowing about?
Thanks for stating the obvious, Unstoppable.
Oh, no problem. Of course we're going to be talking about everything in the wrestling world. Duh. This is our Wrestling Talk for a reason. Dolly.
Right. Exactly. Get with it there, Ugly number 2.
Okay.
What is wrong with you tonight? You're not happy, are you?
No, I'm tired.
So am I.
I have to be up at 5. I don't want to hear it. I told you I will go to your house and smack you.
I haven't gotten barely any sleep lately.
Yeah, and he hasn't had his hibernation yet. His hibernation, he hasn't been able to take one this year. You see how ugly he is? Ugly people need sleep. And he hasn't gotten sleep in a long time. I'll tell you that, ladies and gentlemen.
It all makes sense now.
I'm sorry from earlier show that I sprayed myself and knocked myself out for pretty much a good half hour.
That was funny as shit.
It really was.
Apparently, you said that I farted.
Yeah, you did. That was funny, too.
Well, anywho, guys, we're here to talk about... What are we talking about?
You are a moron.
You are a fucking
We are
moron.
going over why Renee Young is leaving the Raw announce team.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, shut up, I care.
Why?
You moron. Because there's other rumors flying around that Beth Phoenix might be taking her spot.
Good. I hope she does.
What's the matter with you? Were you dropped on your head?
No.
Don't answer that question. Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Those ladies and gentlemen, if
Yes,
if you actually know the real Unstoppable Denominator's story, let me refresh your memory. See, a couple years ago, when he was actually...
this is wrestling. This is not my story. We can talk about that later.
Okay, fine. I was only going to talk about when you were locked in the
Oh,
gorilla.
man, I really wanted to hear the story.
Let's
See?
talk about wrestling. Never mind. Let's do another
Well,
video
we can't
on
talk.
that.
We can't talk about when you were the. We can't talk about when you were with the midgets with the little jelly beans.
What?
These fans want to know about that.
Of course.
If you guys want to know about that, leave your comments below saying yes. And give this a big thumbs up. If you don't, give this a big thumbs down.
And if you guys want to see more of this, I'll be happy to show you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so this is
Leave your
wrestling
comments
news.
below.
So Renee Young, rumors are going around that she's leaving WWE like her husband Dean Ambrose. I wonder if it's because they're husband and wife.
No, really?
Oh, really? Well, I have to say that, stupid.
Of course, because all couples are together to leave WWE and go follow their hubby or wifey or wherever they go.
I mean, he's got a point.
He does. He has a strong point.
Just like the past other couples just left. And about to leave too.
What does Renee Young do? She would be stuck between
A rock and a hard place.
job and her relationship with her husband, which potentially he could be working for another company.
It can result in a divorce.
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit is probably going to come into play if she doesn't leave with Dean Ambrose. But if Dean Ambrose stays, then I think all is good. From the article I read, though, it might have been a typo. Most likely, it probably was, but it was weird because I heard something like she was supposed to be off commentary today in it, but that was untrue because she was on commentary. So I was a little confused about that. But
well, with you, it doesn't take much to confuse you. I could put in front of your face. Your IQ drops about 15 levels. Obviously, Renee Young is leaving because of her husband, Dean Ambrose. No surprise, no shock. We all know that.
And why not have Renee do the same thing?
Exactly. I agree with that.
So, who's going to replace her?
I was thinking since Beth Phoenix now, she does the... she's been on the guest panel a few times. She's back now. I think she's taken Renee's place. That's my honest opinion. Quote me if I'm wrong, but she's a perfect fit.
She is a perfect fit, and it would add one more wrestler onto the commentary. So
And
she's
get rid
a
of
perfect
Cole.
fit if Renee Young leaves. But my concern about it is, in my opinion, she's the best. She's the best at what she does in the company right now. So it would be a massive blow to the company if she leaves. So, but obviously it makes sense if Dean Ambrose does leave, then she's got to leave because she wouldn't risk her marriage over company bullshit like this. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But rumors are still saying that he might go to AEW.
Yep.
That I can see if he really does leave, but...
Well, I'm going to say this much. Speaking of announcers, Jim Ross is leaving WWE, and he's done with it after 26 years. That's incredible. He just, there a lot happened to Jim Ross. Bell palsy, losing his wife, Jan, a lot has happened to Jim Ross within a couple of years as well, within the span of 10 years or so. 1999, he suffered Bell palsy. He struggled with it. Lost his wife a couple of years ago prior. I'm happy for Jim Ross. I hope the best for his endeavors. He was a really great announcer during the Attitude Era, and he really brought things to Monday Night Raw that other announcers can't even bring what they put to the table today.
Like I said, best commentators were Jim Ross and
Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, thank you.
But I always liked Gorilla Monsoon. I liked them all. I liked Bobby the Brain Heenan. I always thought Vince McMahon did a good job, believe it or not. A lot of these announcers that you see today, they're just lacking a lot of it. Corey Graves, no offense to Graves. Michael Cole is actually not too bad. But considering with today's policy in the company itself, I see Cole leaving sooner or later too because Cole's irrelevant. That's just another blast from the past, really. So,
it
could put
Cole really doesn't fit in the modern picture.
Can I actually mention who's the best commentator in the world? Josh Matthews.
Who the fuck is Josh Matthews?
He used to be in the WWE. Come on, seriously?
Anyway.
Nobody cares about him anyway. He sucks still anyway. Yeah, we can see Beth Phoenix take over. We could see maybe somebody from another show, over on NXT, be on the commentary booth.
Yep. Oh, speaking of NXT, let's move into NXT. Who do you guys think would be the next breakout superstar to leave NXT to join one of the main rosters? Who do you guys see?
Undisputed Era for me.
I can see that too, but I can see pretty much Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler, yeah. I think she would rock the women's division, honestly.
Yeah. No doubt, but...
A lot of great superstars in NXT.
With all these factions being formed, I think it's leaning... For me, it looks more believable that Undisputed Era could be coming up sooner than later. That's just my opinion about that. But Shayna Baszler definitely could wreak havoc on the main roster on whatever show she goes to. It's probably going to be Raw because of Ronda Rousey's exit, so that opens the door for Shayna to step in, and then it's just going to be pretty much the same show.
But now, speaking of Ronda, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, remember how we're gonna have this 4 horsewoman shit and everything? Do you think she will stick around for until some like Survivor Series or SummerSlam have this 4 horsewoman match, or do you think she's actually leaving at WrestleMania?
You know, that's the thing. I think she's going to be leaving right around WrestleMania. She's already done her heel turn. You know, it's too quick. She just joined. You would have thought she would have done it within a year of joining. Well, no, it's almost been a year. It's almost been a year because she first appeared at the Royal Rumble last year.
And oh yeah, let's talk about, since we are talking about wrestling talk, about how Ronda Rousey said on WWE, no, really, wrestling is fake. No, really, we didn't know that.
She's right. It is fake. Everyone knows that.
Unless if you're stupid and stupid morons that don't think it's all real.
Sorry. I just sneezed a little bit.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. I had a sneeze. So, threw a little jab in there. I'm alright though, unstoppable.
Good. I'm glad. That was a weird sneeze.
Yeah, it was. Anywho, speaking of wrestling news, you guys hear about about Alexa Bliss injured again?
I didn't even hear anything about that.
Yeah, it was on the Facebook there. It says that she's caught another injury.
Yeah, but Alexa shot that down.
I didn't see that.
Alexa actually tweeted out like, "Yeah, I'm not, but thanks for checking up on me."
Oh, that's good.
Like that. Immediately following that tweet, so.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna take her word for it. So.
I'll take her word for it too.
I think it's just there. It's like you got Royal Rumble, WrestleMania season kicks off. You got WrestleMania itself, but right in the middle is just this pay-per-view that's just there, and it seems like
it's in between Royal Rumble and it's between WrestleMania. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, also Elimination Chamber is there, but that one actually, I think, is more like, it's more of a believable pay-per-view.
Thanks.
Like, not believable, maybe that was the wrong word, but more, up to par of what a decent pay-per-view could be. I just think Fastlane overall was a stupid idea. It's just there. You knew nothing was going to happen. It's just a placeholder to get everything
in place,
everything together for Mania.
Yeah, true. But, anyways, let's also talk about with what's his name there. Kurt Angle.
Yes, Kurt Angle has given his farewell. He's going to be retiring right after WrestleMania. He's going to have his retirement match, and then he wrestled the last time in Pittsburgh in his hometown tonight against Apollo Crews. Kurt Angle has been around for a long time. He broke his neck during the 1996 Olympics, but still proceeded to win the gold medal. He came to WWE in 1999, performed in front of
broken freaking neck.
Performed in front of these fans, made everybody like him, or hate him to like him. And then we're at the finality of today. Kurt Angle, you did well. You've made a successful career. I wish you the best for your endeavors as well. Because I definitely know he will wish you best of luck. Because he loves you, Kurt.
Yeah, Uncle Drunk Kurt.
How dare you disrespect Kurt Angle?
Hey, I'm not the one who came up with that. Sorry, I had
Bless
a cough
you.
there. It was a cough.
That was a cough. Usually you cough on dick. Don't you touch me. I'll kill you right here, ugly.
But anyway, let's also move on. Let's talk about Triple H and Batista on now
Yes.
revealing why Batista beat up on Ric Flair.
Well, Batista has been sending a message to Triple H for the last couple of years, and Triple H has never really responded to him because Batista quit the company so many times. But Batista wanted to make a statement, so he beat up on a 70-year-old Ric Flair a couple of weeks ago, even though kayfabe. But Triple H said, I'm not giving you what you want. He says, am I going to keep hurting the people you love, or are you going to give me what I want? It was a match for WrestleMania. Triple H versus
Batista
and a no holds barred, no restrictions, nothing. Anything goes, basically.
I think this whole storyline is shaping up to be one hell of a match. That ending on Raw the past like a couple weeks ago, it was possibly the best ending on Raw in years, and certainly Raw has been like interesting to watch again simply because of this storyline, and hopefully they tear down the house, and I know they will, because both of them are future Hall of Famers in their own right. So good for them, and Triple H may finally get redemption on Batista, so because he's never won him, he's never beaten him in a match. So
Right, exactly. But we're going to find out at WrestleMania if Triple H has what it takes to take on the animal. But if I was Batista, I would take Triple H's advice and see what the animal can do, what the animal has left in his body. That's going to be a pretty interesting match, personally. I can't wait for that one.
if you leave the company and come back after making more movies or make movies and then you come back again but then leave and go make more movies, now you're coming back to like have a match. Really? What the hell? I just want to end my career against you. But first I want to end your career and then end my career next. Like, that makes no sense to me at all.
You can't end Triple H's career. Triple H is the COO of the company.
Well, as in wrestling career.
Yeah, but Triple H is still going to be wrestling for a couple more years.
Tell Batista
That's slowing down anytime soon.
Oh, Batista's a big dummy.
He's a big crying baby.
That's all he is. Came back for the money because he's not making any movies right now.
All that stupid Guardian bitches things. Why don't you go film another one, Batista?
He will. That they're planning on doing one. I don't want to talk about that. It's not wrestling related. But anything else we want to talk about prior? Or are you guys good now?
I don't know. Let's see what Sleepyhead has over there.
I think I'm good.
I am. Shut your mouth, bitch. You have a tall glass and shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm kidding. Who cares? Go away. Stupid things. You gotta start minding your phone a little bit. Jesus, you got so many people that want to talk to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm Peter.
I'm Peter, too.
Shut up, Peter the Wiener.
And I'm unstoppable.
We're out.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.